Welcome to Clear Minds. I used to think my emotional world fit into 3 boxes: happy, sad, and angry. But after a frustrating argument with someone I care about, I realized sad wasn't right and angry missed the mark. That moment sent me on a journey to discovery the vast spectrum of human feeling. Learning there were more words for my emotions didn't just expand my vocabulary. It was like getting a new set of tools to finally understand the machinery of my own mind. Most of us were handed a coloring book with only 3 crayons: happy, sad, and angry, and told to paint the masterpiece of our lives. But is this happy of seeing an old friend the same as the happy of finishing a big project? Using these generic labels is like trying to navigate a vast city with a map that only shows 3 main roads. We can't find our way to specific inner landmarks, which leads to the frustration of being lost and misunderstood. My turning point was discovering the work of psychologists who have identified dozens of distinct emotions. Think of it like this. Researchers like Paul Ekman identified the 6 primary colors of our feelings: happiness, sadness, fear, anger, surprise, and disgust. Then others like Robert Plutchik created a wheel of emotions, showing how these primary feelings can be mixed into countless other shades. It was my inner world switched from grainy black and white picture to a full 4K color, and all those fuzzy feelings started to come into sharp focus. This is where it gets fun. I found a project called the Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows, which coins new words for feelings we've all had, but couldn't name. It's like finding a field guide to your own heart. First, sonder, the sudden, profound realization that every person you pass is living a life as vivid and complex as your own. It's like suddenly realizing you're an extra in thousands of different movies that are all filming at once. Then there's Alzheimer's, the weariness of dealing with the same old problems you've had for years. This feeling is like being stuck on a hamster wheel, running ferociously against the same familiar cage bars and wondering why the scenery never changes. Naming this is the first step to finally getting off the wheel. And finally, monotropis, the subtle but persistent feeling of being out of place. It's like being a key that doesn't quite fit the lock. You can get it in, but it never turns. Recognizing this helps you shift your perspective from what's wrong with this key to maybe this just isn't the right lock for me. Learning these words isn't just an intellectual exercise. It's a practical tool. When you can name an emotion, you can manage it. It's the difference between a doctor saying you're sick versus you have the flu. The first is a vague storm of I feel bad. The second gives you a clear action plan. That precision gives you the power to pinpoint what you actually need to feel better. You have a richer, more complex inner world than you probably think. You just need a few more words to explore it. Expanding your emotional vocabulary is one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself. It's like someone finally handing you the full box of crayons. If this gave you an aha moment, hit that like button. And I am genuinely curious. Share one feeling you've always had that you had trouble describing in the comments below. Let's build our vocabulary together. Thank you for joining.